As for NDP leader Andrea Horwath, she says she has a plan for governing, not propping up a minority Liberal or Tory government. Campaigning in Toronto yesterday, she told reporters her plans include lower taxes for small businesses and companies that create jobs. That's lower taxes that create jobs. The price tag for her plans, almost $3 billion. Well, NDP leader Andrea Horwath today sat down with the Toronto Sun editorial board. The paper's Queen's Park columnist Christina Blizzard joins us to tell us all about what they talked about. Christina, what happened?
Well, Alex, Andrea was very outgoing, and as she was at the debate, she told us that she was not going to be like the two guys, beating their breasts like King Kong. She's just going to let the voters decide. She wouldn't commit to a coalition or whatever, saying that she's going to wait and see what the outcome is, which is a smart move. The fact of the matter is that Hudak and McGuinty can say that they're not going to form a coalition, and that's not really part of our history here. We don't go with the kind of David Cameron, Nick Clegg sort of coalition where you have members of both parties in cabinet. What we tend to do here is either have a kind of an accord, as you saw, perhaps back in the 80s, or as Bill Davis and Stephen Harper did when they have minority governments, when you just deal with it issue to issue and you manage your minority government that way.
We were talking about that tactic from the very beginning, that she's going to sort of sit still while they beat their chests, and she's going to try to come up right up the middle. Is that really what she's doing?
Oh, I think that's a very smart tactic. Yes, she has come. I think also that she has the momentum right now in this race. Since the debate, she did very well, and if you're starting to look at the polls, she's getting up there. This is a three-way race now. I'm not saying she's going to form a government. I don't think that that's possible at this point, but she certainly is going to, she's going to be the power broker for whoever does form what we're all expecting to be a minority government. So I think it's very smart of her to just sit back, wait and see what happens. We don't know at this point, and I think that's a smart move on her part.
I found very interesting yesterday, she addressed something that the other two parties for some reason don't dare touch, and that's nuclear power. If you talk to Tim Hudak or McGuinty, they'll both tell you, well, we're moving ahead and we're building more power plants. We asked her, the Fukushima incident, people are a little bit weary about it. Right now, she's saying within 100 days, no more building power plants.
Well, you can say no more building power plants. The fact of the matter is that because of the economic downturn, we probably don't need as much energy now. So you can say right now you can manage without nuclear, but at some point you're going to have to build a new nuclear plant. Nuclear energy is the base load. That's what keeps industry humming. You can't replace it with wind and solar because they're very unreliable. So that's part of her platform that's going to need a bit of a rethink, I think.
Unreliable. I don't know. Fukushima wasn't the most reliable thing either.
Well, we're not Japan. We're not on it. We're not an earthquake zone.
Anyway, you look at it, it's a very interesting race. She, said some very interesting things, and really her tactics seem to be very smart at this point in time. Her
platform is brilliant, very pragmatic, very populist. Yeah, she's doing very well.
Excellent, Christina Blizzard. That was fantastic. Thank you, Christina. That's Sun News columnist, or your Queen's Park columnist, Christina Blizzard. Thank you for your time.